so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defense.
That's number 15 on the year.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Canes headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Strong. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Evanson. Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finds his man. It's Algier. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Give to the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught over the middle. It's Algier. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab him. It's Carter. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Aggies are on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Canes want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Going to try to get it himself. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Back to pass, it's Evanson. looking to scramble. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it inside the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Dobbs. Breaks into the open. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The coverage team maintained this discipline, not much doing on that return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got it behind the line. It's Traylor. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've done it out to the 27. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback to complete the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The play-action fake. It's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm, and that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Here as he throws. That ball never chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Evanson. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Dobbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? You get a guy who can do that on the outside and is sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars that the Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Right on the return. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Traylor. At the 35, he's open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Traylor. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down.
Dip 3 soda. Dip 3 soda. Ready.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Wants to return it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Under fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The option look. He'll pitch it. And some room to work. Gets it past the marker. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger. And
he's going for the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Evanson. Buys a little extra time. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They are up by 7 over Alabama. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That's caught. It's Carter. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. There he goes. Past the 20. And he'll take it to the house. And he got loose. Touchdown, Aggie.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Evanson. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Canes will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch right at the 50. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He breaks it back.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job of handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive grounds.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aggie.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Evanson. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. running to Green. Keeps it and gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working on the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one up. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Throws to the tight end. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, what a move. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And it's no good. He missed it. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man quickly. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The quick out. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Texas A&M looking to convert on 4th here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Hurricane! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, back the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man. It's Algier. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. A&M comes back out with another first down. Wants to throw again. Finds his man. It's Carter. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Looking to move the chains. They throw complete to the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat.
was so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Use the play fake, now to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Evanson. Buys a little time with his feet. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball play. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And that's a long way to throw the football. When you throw that comeback, it's all the way out wide. Nice job by the corner seeing it. The receiver looks like he's running a vertical route, but then sets it down. He stays right there with him, breaks on the football, and swats it down.
Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Turning it on. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Let's go.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Easy.
Looking to throw, it's Evanson. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's strong. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
29 Philly. Ready.
To the air on second down. Trying to beat the D deep. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play.
Easy.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down.
Pound 55.
Dropping back, it's Evanson. Extending the play. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Strong. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Lasso.
He'll keep it himself. At the 20, he's got space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Canes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feels to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition.
Looking for a deep man. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the ball.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Canes will go for it on fourth down. If there's time to pad the stats. A shot toward the end zone. Incomplete.